Hi, we are Dion
And Stefan, and we are from imhotshot.com, where we teach you to become internet marketing hotshots like ourselves. That's if you want to be one and make some money online. Dion, stop pointing around. What are we talking about today?
There it is. There it is.
What are we talking about today?
We are looking at a comparison between Getresponse and Mailchimp, and why we choose what we choose.
Okay, all right. Okay, look, most people are aware of both email marketing platforms, Getresponse versus Mailchimp. In the end, most of it, I suppose, probably boils down to personal preference. That's probably the crux of comparing the two. But here's a deal killer for us with Mailchimp and why we don't use Mailchimp. The main reason why we don't use Mailchimp, you can't use Mailchimp for affiliate marketing promotions. So if you're selling other people's products as an affiliate, you can't use Mailchimp. And for that reason, we mainly don't use Mailchimp. We actually do use Mailchimp for sub-lists and
we do.
for our different businesses, yes, and sending email. But for if you're sending affiliate marketing material, Mailchimp's not for you. They block your emails. You had an experience just the other day again, Dion, and in fact, it wasn't even affiliate stuff. It was your own stuff, but they accused you of sending affiliate stuff.
Yes, just that. So
Mailchimp is not for us as an email marketing platform versus Getresponse. Getresponse is affiliate friendly. Now, if you're a business owner, you got your own products, you don't need to worry about that as an issue. But in our experience, if you're an online marketer, whether you got your own products or not, often you'll be selling other people's products once they're on your list. You won't just keep on selling your own products. You'll sell affiliate marketing products, and therefore Mailchimp is then not for you. They block your email marketing, and they actually, I don't know how they determine it, but they obviously either have an algorithm. I don't know if they sit there and read your emails into sending out, but they actually block you and say, no, sorry, we can't send your email on this network. It's an affiliate email, and you're out of it. So that's so Mailchimp off the board for us. In any case, let's look at it a bit further then. Yes, Dion.
Yeah, I think Mailchimp is not bad. It's not that it's a bad platform to use. It's just not as good as Getresponse for what our needs are with regards to affiliate stuff. But now the other thing that I don't like about Mailchimp is the interface when you start researching what their features are. So if you are trying to compare something like we are doing now, compare Getresponse and Mailchimp, or compare the features of Getresponse and Mailchimp, then you're going to struggle to find out what the features of Mailchimp actually are, because
it's very obscure.
They're a bit secretive.
Yeah, it's very difficult to figure out exactly what you get for your money that you're paying for.
Yes, it's as if you have to send a mail to support to find out what it is, and then you can take that list and compare to do the actual comparison between Getresponse and Mailchimp.
And their features are very cryptic as well. It's not clear at all.
Yeah. So I mean, if you look at the platform as a whole, if you look at Mailchimp as a whole, it gives you basically all the features that Getresponse does. But you actually have to start using it to sort of figure out what it is. Personally, I don't like the admin interface of Mailchimp. If I compare both with each other, then Getresponse for me was quicker to learn from the blocks, and Mailchimp, I still struggle with it. Even though I actually use it for email campaigns for one of my businesses. So I still struggle. Every time I have to do a newsletter, I'm a bit confused. One of the features or one of the things that Mailchimp has done a bit better than Getresponse for me is the actual creation of an email template. The drag and drop interface is quite up there. But yeah, other than that, I think our biggest gripe with Mailchimp is the affiliate issue, and then obviously the unfriendly interface when it comes to their features, because you actually have to start using the program to figure that out. So let's delve into some of those features. We'll just look at. I think let's start with deliverability. I think you got something on that thing.
Yeah, no. In fact, let's just start with what you get for Getresponse when you sign up with them. Some of the features that you obviously get: the email newsletter feature, autoresponders. That's standard for us. We make a living from our autoresponders. Email analytics, transactional emails, list management, landing pages. You can insert your Facebook pixel in your Getresponse landing pages. Sign up forms via whether that's on the embedded or as a pop-up. You can insert countdown timers on your landing pages. You have e-commerce functionality with your Getresponse account. Marketing automation. You can automate your marketing via list segmentation and dependent on certain activities or actions that your subscribers take. If they click on something here, you can move them to a list over there. If they respond or open a certain email, you can follow up with a set of emails automatically. I think that's where it differs from Mailchimp. You have to do things like that manually, some of it at least.
Yes.
You can set up abandoned cart emails. It has website visitor tracking built in. You have your webinars, and I think this is where a big one. Webinars, not just normal webinars, but you can now, with certain packages of Getresponse, you can have automated webinars, and you can even have webinar funnels. So you can sell directly from your webinars that you're running on Getresponse. Polls and surveys. You can run surveys. You can have sales funnels. That's the big one. You can have sales funnels built into your Getresponse account. Obviously, build lead magnets. E-commerce. You can run e-commerce on your Getresponse account. And then, of course, the last one, Facebook ads. You can run paid and social media ads on your Facebook. So more than just an email marketing platform. If you wanted to use Getresponse just as an email marketing platform, the basic package is perfect for that, just the starter package. But you have way more tools way more tools that you can access. That webinars, sales funnels, landing pages, surveys, e-commerce. That's all built into the Getresponse platform, which means you have one place to log in, one platform to learn, and everything can be automated and integrated amongst each other. And then obviously just one bill, just one price to pay. And that's the main thing that we like about Getresponse. It's a complete marketing platform that you can automate completely, giving you more time to sleep at night and an easier, you can fire some of those dead weight people who doesn't want to work. We've had to fire many people over time. But you can streamline your whole marketing business, online marketing business by just using a simple Getresponse account. I don't know how that compares to Mailchimp in terms of their features, Derek. Dion.
Well, basically, you've got the same thing. You've got the sign-up forms and the social sharing stuff and the email templates. It can also be integrated and so forth. The one thing that if you compare, apples with apples, then the one thing that I don't like about Mailchimp is that you can only run one list. You have to go to the next package, upgrade to the next package for able to run more lists. So their free feature obviously runs continuously, whereas Getresponse just gives you a 30-day free trial account. But yeah, you've got all the other stuff, the reports, the social profiles on Mailchimp. You've got your email designer, you've got your integrations into everything. Your automation part is there, specific email delivery times, your client testing. You can deliver by time zone. Your split testing is in there, RSS to email geolocation features, and obviously your subscriber profiles and so on and so forth. So I think if you compare the two features lists with each other's, at a glance, it will not tell you much about the difference between the two. So I think it's necessary to let's delve into those a bit deeper. Then we can take it from there. So if we just look at deliverability, maybe.
Yeah, well, here's the big thing. Email deliverability. It's for those who don't know, it's how many of your emails actually read their intended recipients. We've looked at tooltester.com and their deliverability stats. They've done some tests for us to see which email marketing platform gets the best delivery into Gmail, Gmail being the benchmark. You'll often see that your emails end up in the Gmail promotions folder or even in their spam box. Deliverability is major important if you're going to do email marketing. And on those, deliverability, both Mailchimp and Getresponse, I suppose, could be classified as average or as okay. Or as acceptable. They both get about 80% deliverability, meaning 20% of your emails probably will end up either not delivered at all, blocked by Getresponse or blocked by Gmail, or end up in a promotions folder. There are other email platforms that have better deliverability than that. But that's what we get to expect roughly from Mailchimp and Getresponse. They're both around about 80%. We experience that with Getresponse. We do know a lot of our emails end up in the promotions folder. That's why when we sign up people onto one of our lists, one of the first instructions that they get from us on the thank you page is instructions as to how to whitelist our emails. And we have other little tricks up our sleeves as well. We get them to reply to some of our emails, which shows Gmail that you're an active email account, that there's interaction. But we actually give people instructions as to how to whitelist our emails, which improves our personal deliverability. But yeah, both around about 80%, meaning 20% of your emails do get lost, and that is a major factor when it comes to email marketing. Dion, you wanted to say something about the reporting features for Mailchimp versus Getresponse.
Yes, indeed. If you have a look at the reporting factor, obviously the reporting side is important for me as the business owner and as the, let's say, the email sender, because I need to figure out what I must change and fix and improve so that I can get a better response on the other side. All right. So in Getresponse, you can identify and mail your most engaged subscribers, but you can also do it in Mailchimp. In Getresponse, it's a slightly more manual process involving creating a segment of people with a high engagement score. But in Getresponse, the reporting system also has an excellent feature which is not present in Mailchimp, and that's the automatic creation of emailable groups. So that's based on a more precise user action after a mail is sent. So whatever the user on the other side does, whatever action he takes, you can set that up as a filter or a catch, and based on the action that your recipient does on the other side, you can create specific groups in Getresponse. Now that is important because if you want people to read something specifically or click on something or take a specific action, then most probably you're going to want them to repeat that action in the future. So if you group those people together, then you know this is the percentage of people that actually take that specific action that I send out. That then obviously will translate back to how many more of those mails can I send with a good return on a good ROI. Does it make sense to send more of those mails or not? So that's an important feature. Also, after an email broadcast, Getresponse will show you several segments of the contacts who took those specific actions. So you'll see how many people, groups of people who opened your mail, who did not open your mail, who clicked the mail but did not meet a specific goal. And then you can, send them another mail. So you can send them a follow-up to say, listen, we realize that you are busy, so because you're so busy, we know you didn't click on that link, so here's the breakdown of what we wanted to tell you. And that then it catches those people at the end.
I
So
believe
it's very useful.
I believe the main difference between Mailchimp and Getresponse is in Mailchimp you can do exactly the same, but it's more of a manual process.
Sorry, earlier I said
Getresponse is a manual process. But
sorry.
Mailchimp is the one that you actually have to export that particular, people who took action or inaction.
That's right.
Different, and then import them again. With Getresponse, that's automated, which once again saves you time and saves you money. That's Snowy. My dog agrees with that. All right. The last thing we need to look at, and this is also probably similar to the problem we had with determining the features of our. Let's just I'm going to share a screen here with you. Is comparing prices with each other. Now we'll start by sharing. If I can just get. Right, let's start with Getresponse. Dion, can you see the Getresponse pricing page?
Yes.
All right. What we had to do to try and compare apples to apples is to get to a basic starting point for both Getresponse and Mailchimp's pricing. Okay, so the only real comparison we could start doing was at a list size of about 2,500 people. The main difference here for me in terms of pricing is with Getresponse, you're able to use autoresponders, which is important for email marketing, from the basic package. Email autoresponders are included in the basic package. So in the very first package, you were to sign up, and you can start from as little as $15 a month. But just to compare apples to apples, for the 2,500 size list, on the basic package, you get autoresponders, landing pages, all the basic features. Autoresponders being the big one. Now, if I can get to Mailchimp, Dion, can you see my Mailchimp there?
Yep.
All right. Mailchimp, you only get autoresponders from the standard plan. All right. They've got two plans below the standard plan, including the free one. The essentials one, which started $10 a month. Now, the $10 a month starting price point seems better than the $15 price point of Getresponse, but there are no autoresponders included here. So you can only send email marketing newsletters manually, right, with this essential package. So you have to start at the standard package, right, for Mailchimp. So the Mailchimp starts at $15 a month, all right, but to get a good comparison, you have to look at the 2,500 contacts, and there's where the difference starts. The difference there, that's the main one, $52.14 versus $25 a month for the same list size that includes autoresponders. And that's the big difference. And there's another sneaky thing here about Mailchimp. They introduced email marketing limits to the amount of emails that you can send. Right. You'll see it's the little bit here. The price is subject to additional charges for using excess of monthly plan limits. Right now, for most people, this wouldn't really bother them. But if you're a serious email marketer, what it means is that you're going to be paying more, even though you have 2,500 contacts, depending on how many emails you send them. So if you have got a large autoresponder series is being sent, then you have a problem. And then you get charged more. So that number is not necessarily going to stay the same. So in terms of pricing, that's where Getresponse wins it out for us as well. The pricing is transparent. You know what you're going to pay. With Mailchimp, it's not necessarily transparent. You don't know exactly what you're going to pay. It depends on how many emails you send and all kinds of funny things. And there's limits to as how much you can send and all of that. So yeah, clear winner for us here. Getresponse in terms of pricing for the same amount of people for the basic features, which at the minimum for us should include autoresponders. We can't live without them. So yeah, that's the essence of it, the comparison between the two. Dion, we love Getresponse. Why?
We love it because we just love it. It's so nice. It's ours. We make it.
Yeah, no, it's a complete marketing platform. We run our Facebook ads from there. It's just easier and simpler than to try and run it through Facebook themselves. I don't know what deal they've struck with Facebook, but whatever the deal they've got going there, we love it. It's easier to run your Facebook ad. You can run, we run our surveys on there. It's all just from one single platform, and that's the main thing that we like.
One login, one platform. It
one
just
price,
works for us.
Yeah.
I use Mailchimp, but I just prefer going back to Getresponse and just using Getresponse. I'd rather use Getresponse, but I do use Mailchimp on the free plan.
All right.
For specific lists.
Okay. In any case, that's our comparison between the two. If you want to sign up for Getresponse, there's a link below. You get $550 worth of bonuses and bonus training. I suppose I can stop sharing the screen. But yes, sign up for the link below. $550 worth of bonuses when you sign up for your free Getresponse account. Just even if you sign up for the trial, you don't even have to get the paid version just yet. Sign up for the trial, start using it, start testing it, start playing around with it. If you want to make sure about what we're telling you, sign up for Mailchimp as well. Compare the two, see how they work. Both are free for the first month at least. Mailchimp can stay free forever, but it's very basic features. And then and decide for yourself which platform you prefer. It very often boils down to a personal preference.
Exactly that. And in this case, Getresponse works.
Getresponse number one.
Number one. That's it. Thank you.
See you again.
All the best.